Holy crap, I did not realize this was coming out today. I saw the announcement for Neo Diamante, but I thought it was like maybe next week or something. It just came out like the day after they announced it, which is pretty crazy. But kind of whipped up these teams kind of quickly, and for the most part, I think Neo Diamante is kind of stupid. This one's the only team that's like really like free-to-play friendly. As you see, all the units are just free-to-play units. We got Zonji pretty much like yesterday. It's like finished. Everyone else is like a raid boss, and Perona's a freaking Fortnite character. You need Barto to get rid of Resilience on the final stage, Perona to get rid of the defense. Cavendish is not really necessary. You can pretty much use any other Dex or Psi driven unit. And Shiki's there because not only does he give you an attack boost, he also changes all block orbs into matching orbs, which is very nice for the final stage. And because Doflamingo like rewinds all your specials except for your captains, the fact that the Senji and Zoro will do like a lot of damage with the orb boost is super nice. Plus he changes himself to quick, so like it's just perfect since you can switch over to Zoro and make yourself Dex as well. And you can randomize your orbs to get Dex orbs as well, making it very easy to beat Doflamingo with this team. And then obviously Diamante is pretty easy as well. Obviously just stall for your specials, and the thing here is actually like should have stalled just one extra turn, like somewhere, just so that the Doflamingo ship special was active, because adding that bit to the chain would actually been really nice on the final stage. But I mean, I still get through it fine, so if you don't have Doflamingo ship, it still proves that you can do it anyway. Got actually hit by that bomb there, despite the fact that freaking Doflamingo ship's supposed to help you hit perfects, but whatever. Yeah, as I said, he will rewind your specials by 2 turns, and then cut your HP by 10% every turn, debuff protector, all that bad stuff. Here, just switch over to Zoro's, then use one of your specials to boost the orbs by 2.25 times, which is obviously really nice. Always hit with Shiki first, since obviously he's not getting boosted by anyone, because he isn't Dex or Psi. Hit a great, which kind of sucks, but it doesn't really matter. Now on to the next stage. Here, Diamante will change your orbs into block orbs, puts up a poison and delay protector for 19 turns, and puts up a blue shield for, it's like 5 million defense, so yeah, you want to reduce it with something. Here Shiki gives you the attack buff. I use Cavendish here, which is a stupid thing to do because I could have used him next turn to make it a lot easier to kill everyone else. But for absolutely no reason I used Cavendish, so don't do that. Use Barto to get rid of the resilience on him. Make sure you use Shiki before you use Zoro, because now that he actually isn't a driven character anymore, he's just a slasher fighter, which is actually really weird. So actually he doesn't do that much damage. Oh, he's not getting the boost from Shiki anyway. So attack with the one like Zoro that isn't double charactered that turn last, which is a bit weird. So attack Shiki, the Zoro that is double like character, and then everyone else. A bit strange, I know. Here I just like kind of winged it, I guess, and just like had enough had enough damage. But yeah, you should use either the chain or like obviously save Cavendish for turn 2 as well. That was a bit silly of me. Now I use the chain for absolutely no reason. I should wait like another turn just so that the defense buff is gone. But I don't do that, and this just takes a lot longer than it should. Also miss attack, which is terrible. But I think I'd get rid of him more this turn since the debuff, the defense shield is finally gone. Yeah, once the shield's gone, they're like Swiss cheese. Obviously don't kill these guys before you kill Diamante, or he becomes a huge pain, just like the regular version. Now we're on to the Free Spirit version, which is like the most... I don't want to swear. The most bullcrap thing I've seen so far in the game. Like, if you don't have Bond play, I think it's like pretty much impossible, because Doflamingo will boost your attack and orbs by 1.05 times for 20 turns. And there's like nothing else that gets rid of attack and orb boost, which, so like it's kind of impossible. You pretty much need what's her name? Limited rare recruit Bonnie as well. If you don't have like Kendra I have here, because he's gonna block your middle row for 7 turns, which is again a huge thing to like deal with. Also obviously having this team is like 3 legends, or like 2 legends I own, and then like a friend captain legend. And then like a rare recruit, well 2 rare recruits and 1 freaking free to play character. Here I went and ran into the rare Herculesen. Literally doesn't matter at all. If you don't run into him, just you stall like normally on the other guys that you'd see anyway. So it really doesn't matter either way that I saw him now. Just I mean, I can get extra turns of stall because he like doesn't hit for very much. 4,000 damage every turn, plus I'm healing I'm healing 2,000 damage every 2 turns. Every turn, sorry. So that's pretty much like 400 damage every 2 turns, which is nothing. So if you really need to stall, you're in luck if you run into Hercules, then I guess. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. On to the next stage, I'm pretty much just gonna speed through everyone else now since my specials are pretty much all done. You're gonna have to stall out against the Doflamingo anyway, just to wait. You have to weigh out the paralysis and the, well, you don't have to weigh out the blind, but like I do because I suck. But I'm gonna slowly kill these guys down. Now onto stage 4, which is young Doflamingo again. As I said, boost your attack and orbs by 1.05 times, which is awful, and rewinds your top and middle rows specials. So here I'm just going to do as much damage as I can without dropping him below 30%, because then he'll do 30,000 damage. You just want to kill him slowly over those turns, and then once you know you're going to kill him, activate Sabo special. I don't think you actually need to do that. Like, you can just use Sabo's like 1.75 times attack boost on the next stage and it should be fine. But like, I don't know, if you're like close to dying to Doflamingo, then you can just use the Sabo special here just to kill him slightly easier. But it's up to you. Obviously using Sabo on this stage will be faster, but if you're worried like either you hit him, like you'll miss or something, or like you don't hit enough perfects, then I guess it's slightly safer to just try and kill him with normal attacks and leave Sabo for the next stage. Either way, this is going to take a long ass time because freaking the paralysis is so annoying. What's nice obviously is that the Luffy will actually reduce damage taken by like I think 15%. Plus if you get super low, you can actually just use Law's special to heal you like 10,000 HP, which is actually really nice. It can only be activated when you're on like 10% HP or something, so I can't just use it like right now. And one more turn, just get rid of the blind for safety. Apparently I don't even risk getting like badly matching orbs on everyone else. Plus I got the one matching orb on Luffy, which is good enough. I almost used Sabo special before I used Bon Clay's, which would have been a catastrophe, but there you go, got rid of the horrible buffs. Then use Sabo, and obviously just last hit with the Luffy and should be good. It looks like I'm doing no damage, but obviously the Law special ramps up. Law Captain ability, sorry. There, finally kill him, do 1.8 million damage, which is pretty much like half his HP anyway. Now we on to Diamante, halves your chain multiplier for 4 turns, locks your middle row for 7 turns, gives you all block and bomb orbs. I'm going to use Ace and Luffy special to double my orbs, as well as doing a massive amount of AoE damage. And as you can see here, because they're all dead, he cuts your HP by 90% and locks your captains for 7 turns, which is why you don't use Kanjuro just straight away. Then use Ace to actually change all your orbs to strength orbs and make them matching for everyone except Kanjuro, which is fine. And don't use Law because once again he'll lock your captains and despair you. I don't know why he does that, but I think it's because like you're using a damaging special like after all the mobs are dead, and that like really pisses him off. Either way, just don't use Law special and you're fine. You see I'm doing like a crap ton of damage, so it really looks like a 1.75 times attack boost would be enough to kill him. On to the final one, which will be Powerhouse, and this one's also a bit janky, not as bad as the Free Spirit one, but still not amazing. You don't have Niji, or not Niji, Ichi, the red Vinsmoke brother, then this is also pretty goddamn impossible, since Doflamingo will lock your chain to a 1.1 times chain lock for 20 turns. I guess you can try and kill him over multiple turns, but it does actually make it a lot harder. The fact that Ichi like locks your chain by 2 turns means that you can kind of avoid Doflamingo's chain lock, which is nice. Everyone else is actually nearly free to play. Obviously the Hody Jones isn't, but other than him, team's not bad. You can use the, what's it called? It's like the weird Christmas, not Christmas, is it Christmas? It's like the Christmas Zoro that like she reduces specials by 2 turns as well. Yeah, you can. I think he's the only like other Powerhouse unit you can use. Oh, there's also like you just need someone to reduce specials by 2 turns. But everyone on the crew does get their special rewinded by 1 turn. So you need someone to like either have a sailor ability or have like another turn, or have like a staged special that you can actually still use it after you've been rewinded. Here I'm gonna like, I keep struggling to like stall because this team does so much damage because Itchy or whatever and Whitebeard are like stat boosted, so they do so much damage. But you do need to activate Niji, god damn it, Itchy, or Ichi on this stage, stage 3, because you need it to be the chain lock to be active as you go into stage 4 to avoid the chain lock from Doflamingo. So I'm gonna wait one more turn, actually 2, just for Hody Jones, even though you don't need to, I think. Yeah, you only need Hody Jones to be on stage 1 and it's fine. Just getting shot in the face by this dude. Finally we're gonna go. Actually, I think it's only top and middle row that are rewinded, so you just need Powerhouse like special rewinders, cooldown reducers, sorry. Now onto the stage 4 again, which is Young Doflamingo. As I said, locks your chain to 20 turns if I didn't already have my chain locked, and randomizes all your orbs into garbage. Using Hody Jones, gets all my specials ready. Launching Jiao, Gear 4 for the HP cut and color affinity bonus, respectively. And also going to use Robushi for matching orbs. Donchin Jiao, obviously, I have to use as the captain because he's a Psy Powerhouse captain, so Ichi's effect will actually activate since I don't own Judge, which is a really weird thing you have to do. Also, this team doesn't work if you don't hit all your perfects, so be careful about that. Obviously, Zenisha makes perfects easier to hit, which makes it a little easier. That was your weird sentence. Onto Diamante, he gives everyone a 5-hit barrier, and you can only use one special turn, which is Madness. This is actually perfect because Whitebeard kills all of them and leaves one guy alive so that Diamante doesn't lock your captains for 7 turns. And then the Whitebeard, with his stat boost and the fact that he has a ×2 attack boost and orb boost, means he just eviscerates Diamante and he's dead. I don't think you even need to get rid of the chainlock, honestly. So it's actually pretty easy. As long as you have Whitebeard, this one's pretty probably second easiest compared to the Driven one as well. It's just the Free Spirit one there, which is like ridiculous. I will try and get 0 stamina team ready for tomorrow. Hopefully see how that goes. Well, that's all for this video. Post any teams you have in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, my nakama.